Y'all have no idea how much I'm ready for this declutter right here. This one is the one that I've been the most excited for. Hi beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I am so excited because today we're getting into another declutter, y'all. And today is the long awaited blush declutter. Not only a blush declutter, but a liquid blush declutter, honey. A liquid blush, highlighter, all that good stuff declutter. And this drawer is like my most full drawer besides my lipstick drawer. Like, I know the foundation drawer was overflowing and like humongous and ridiculous, but this drawer, y'all are gonna judge me. Y'all are gonna judge me. Don't judge me, bestie. If you know the chokehold that liquid blush has had on me, not only liquid blush, but cream blush and good things like that, if you know the chokehold that it has had on me the past couple of years is insanity. Like, when it first came around, I was really not a huge fan of it. I was still using powder blush all the time. I'm definitely one of those people that goes in with liquid blush and powder blush because I just love me some blush, baby. But literally, this drawer is getting so freaking ridiculous. I know a lot of this stuff in here might be expired, as well as just too much. So I definitely need to get rid of some shit. Before we dive into this video though, if you haven't already, make sure that you press that subscribe button and that post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video, baby. Also, if you haven't already and you're really into makeup tutorials, little unboxing, shopping videos, good things like that, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok. They are linked down below for you. Now, I am trying to get 2 videos filmed today, so let's go ahead and jump right on in to this declutter. Here is my liquid blush, cream blush, highlighters, good things like that, all of that stuff up in here, y'all. This is ridiculous. Last time we did a declutter, it was probably just as bad, just because like I literally accumulate liquid blushes like crazy. Even when I don't need a new liquid blush, I literally just bought like probably 3 in the past 2 months, like brand new liquid blushes. Like, girl, did you need them? No, obviously. But I just love a good liquid cream blush, so I be trying out a lot of them. Okay, this is what we're working with here. I'm gonna try to make this all one video, and some of it we might be going pretty fast through, but I do want to do a little bit of swatches today just to compare and contrast, because obviously I need to try to let go, honey. I need to try to let it go. I kind of just organized this drawer by packaging, really, because I got like cream blushes here, liquid blushes here, some liquid and cream highlighters back there. Like, it's all kind of just like mumbo jumboed. I did just like clean this drawer a little bit the other day because it was a real hot mess for me just like doing my makeup all the time and just throwing shit back in here. We're gonna start up here at the front, obviously, and let's just go ahead and get right on into it, ladies. I'm gonna try to be strict with myself, but I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be a hard one for me. It's gonna be a hard one. It's almost as hard as eyeshadow palettes. I grabbed a few right here. I have a couple of these ones from ColourPop. These are called the Lip and Cheek Balms. It's from one of their Valentine's Day collection. I used to have a few more, I believe, in this kind of packaging, but these are the only 2 that I kept last time. These are freaking hard as hell to open. These are honestly both really pretty, but I see myself using this shade way freaking more. This one is in the shade Cutesy Wootsy. I love how vibrant it is, so I'm going to keep this one and get rid of this one. I also have this one here from Wet n Wild. It's not even freaking open yet, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the giveaway pile. And then I have these 2 here from the Makeup Revolution Grease collection. This one is the Sandy one, and this one is the Rizzo's one. I do kind of feel like this one matches the ColourPop one a little bit. They're a little similar, but not the same. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Sandy one, and I'm gonna get rid of the Rizzo one because I don't really reach for this kind of shade. I have this one down here. This one is the only product that I have from this company. It's called Rose Ink. I believe I got this in New York City when I was with Ipsy. This is their lip and cheek color in shade Dahlia. It is literally so freaking pretty and so freaking pigmented. Like, I don't know how to describe this formula. It's so weird because when you look at it, it kind of looks like it's going to be a powder, but it is a cream blush, baby. And it is so freaking pretty, so I'm going to keep this. I'm surprised at how well I'm doing already. It's pretty even. I've gotten rid of 3 and kept 3. I also have this formula here from ColourPop. This is the cream blush. I believe these came in like just a huge collection of different blush colors. I don't know why their packaging is so difficult for me. That shade is really, really pretty. I do love an orange blush. You'll see that throughout the whole video because I have a lot of the like pinky and orangey and purpley shades. Okay, out of all of these, honestly, I don't know if I really cared for this formula as much as some of their other formulas. Like, that is such a pretty color, but I have other colors like that. This pink though, this pink right here, I love that freaking pink. You know what, for now I'm gonna keep these two. I might compare them to some other blushes I have in my collection later though. I'm gonna keep these two and get rid of this one for now. Right on top here I have my It Cosmetics Sun Blushes. I have 4 different shades here, and I need to open all of these up honestly because I do not need to keep all of these. I know I won't use all these shades. This one is a little too dark, so I'll get rid of this one. This one right here is really, really, really freaking pretty, but I know it's too dark for me as well, so I'll get rid of that as well. And then I have these 2 shades, which are both so freaking gorgeous. I haven't even touched this one though. I feel like I would use this one more than this one though. So I'm gonna keep this shade and get rid of this shade. I have a few more here from ColourPop. I damn sure am gonna be keeping my Stranger Things one. Even though this is like a pH changing one, I think, or it's like one of the purple ones that turns pink, I still love this. On anything like sentimental or anything that I'm like obsessed with, or a collab that I'm obsessed with, you already know, if you've been watching my collabs for a long time, I'm gonna be keeping it. So this one will be staying. I still kept the packaging and everything. I also have a couple here from the Pokemon collection. These are really freaking vibrant as well. I already got rid of the shade that I don't really use, that freaking red. Y'all, I freaking love a red blush. This one is Electro Ball and this one is Metronome. I really love Metronome, but honestly I think I'm gonna let go of it because I do have a lot of pinks like this in my collection, I believe. So I'm gonna let go of this one and keep this one. I have a few of the Lawless cream blushes here. What are they called? These are called Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. I have a few shades here just because I really adored this formula. I will be honest, I have not reached for them in quite a minute, but I remember really, really digging this formula. Ooh, another red. Another freaking red. Honestly, this one's kind of pushing more pink. It looks a little bit more red on camera, but it's pushing more bright pink. I'm gonna keep that one. We also have this bright pink, which I think is so freaking pretty. It almost reminds me of like a bright bubblegum pink, and this one's like a more light bubblegum pink. I'm gonna keep both of these. And as for these shades, I do love an orange blush, and this one's like kind of an orange tone. It's very like unique, honestly. I don't really see myself really reaching for this one. It really looks like I haven't even barely touched it, so I'm gonna get rid of this one and I'll keep this one. I also have a couple here from Indie Beat Cosmetics. I remember absolutely like loving these blushes so much. They look like they're absolutely drying out, like they're detaching from the metal packaging. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let these babies go because they're getting old, but I freaking loved these so much. There was actually 3 different shades. This is from Cannabis Creations Cosmetics, and these are kind of like a blush lighter in my opinion. Like in my opinion, they look gorgeous when they're more mixed with a blush, like a cream blush. These are so freaking pretty and sparkly though, and I love the bubblegum kush one. Like that's my absolute favorite. This is so freaking gorgeous. Like it has this shift too. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but it has like this purple almost shift to it. I love this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let the Peach Sunset one go because I don't really reach for it, and I'm gonna keep this one right here. I love this packaging. We got some more cream blushes here. Okay, this is where it's gonna get really, really hard because I love my Milani, I love my Rare. I literally reach for these all the time. These are the matte bouncy blushes. I don't know if you would consider these like a cream blush, but I just keep them in this drawer because I have my other Rare Beauty blushes in here. And then I also have these babies from Estate as well. I feel like I really don't reach for these though anymore. Like I really don't, and they're getting a little old. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and this scratches my soul, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of every single one of these, especially are you kidding me, that shade? I love an orange. Yes. Okay, we're doing it. We're getting rid of them. Okay. As for Rare Beauty, since I just got rid of all those, I feel fine about keeping all of these. I literally love these so freaking much. I travel with these. I use these almost every single day. They are perfect for layering as well with any kind of cream or liquid blush. Love these so much. So I will be keeping. This is like probably my favorite. The liquid blush used to be my favorite formula from Rare, but this is my favorite formula from Rare, like the blush formulas. I also have a few here from Milani. Like I said, I freaking love this formula as well. I don't usually go in with a darker blush, but I have been getting rid of a lot of shades like these, and since I really love this formula, I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm gonna keep these other two shades as well. I have this baby right here from Danessa Myricks. This is the Dew Wet Balm in shade Rose Water. This is absolutely freaking gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of this baby right here, actually. I would say this is like almost a dupe for it. It's pushing a little bit more orange next to it, but this is kind of like the same thing. In my opinion, like it looks really good mixed with liquid or cream blushes. It just gives it that perfect like glow. This is so freaking stunning. I will be keeping this. I have a couple here from Profusion. This is from one of their more spring collections, I believe. These are absolutely stunning. I don't ever really reach for them anymore though. I feel like the colors are very unique. Like they're not like the usual pink or orange kind of blush. Hold on, let me compare at least the orange one to this Lawless blush because I feel like it's a little similar. Okay, yeah, those are pretty freaking similar, and this one's just like a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it and keep this one. And you know what, since I'm getting rid of the other one and I know this one's getting old as well, I'll just go ahead and get rid of this one too. With that, you should be proud of me. You should be proud of me right now. I have this little baby right here. It's the Sunset Blush from Five Below. I believe it's supposed to be a dupe for like Tower 28. I did a little video with some dupe makeup products, I believe on TikTok. And this one was really pretty, but you had to build it up to really get that bright blush that I love. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go ahead and let this go as well because I probably won't reach for it much. We also have my little dew bars from Kaja. These are like my last kind of cream product that I have up here for now. These are so freaking cute and they are so freaking gorgeous. They leave like this gorgeous glow on your cheeks, and I feel like they're super easy to use. This shade is probably my favorite. I love an orange blush, y'all. These I travel with a lot as well. Like I'm either gonna pick up these or my Rare Beauty ones that I told you guys about. I just love using these on the go, whether like I'm using a brush with them or just my fingers. They are just so freaking good. I am gonna keep all of these. Now we have some liquid blushes, and this is gonna be hard for me. This is gonna be hard for me because I will say, out of all the formulas, like I go in with cream blush a lot, but I also love going in with like this kind of formula from ColourPop, this kind of formula from Rare, these little $1.25 ones from Ioni, so freaking good. Like, are you kidding? These are two of the like 3 liquid blushes I just bought in the past couple of months. I bought the blush from Made by Mitchell and the what is this one called? The Dew blush. This one is in the shade Sweetie, and this one is in the shade Strawberry Cream. Both of these I literally have just used once. That's because I have way too many blushes. These are actually really stunning though, and I'm still getting some use out of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep these for now. I have a bunch of these from ColourPop. These are called their Weightless Liquid Blush. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Weightless Liquid Blush, and I love these. Honestly, I really like these I don't know what to call them. They're not a liquid highlighter, but they're kind of like a luminous blush. They are really pretty mixed with other shades as well, and they're so freaking luminous. This shade right here, which is called Sweet Treat, is like one of my favorites. It's just so freaking stunning, and it has like this purple kind of reflect in it. I love that shade, so I will be keeping that. I have a couple like that, like this one right here. It's an orange one as well, so I will keep that. This one is probably the darkest one that I have, and honestly, it's so freaking dark, but it's so freaking pretty, and I can really layer it down. I love like a berry blush, and this one kind of is just like pushing that berry chocolatey, like it's just so freaking unique and pretty, so I am gonna keep that one. I also want to compare some of the regular ones to my actual Rare Beauty ones, like these right here. This one's one of the luminous ones as well, but it kind of is similar to this shade of the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch liquid blush. This one is in the shade Happy. They're a little bit similar, not exactly the same, but I love the shade Happy from Rare Beauty, and I'm probably going to keep every single shade of my Rare Beauty liquid blush because I just love this formula. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this ColourPop one and keep this one. I have these two bright pinks. I don't really have a bright pink from Rare Beauty. I don't really see myself going in with this really bright one. I feel like I kept one that was like similar to this in a cream format, but not like super similar to this color where it's like way too blinding. I'm gonna keep this shade here and let go of this one. Somehow I have a duplicate of Happy. I have another Happy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I'll probably give it to my sister. She loves these liquid blushes as well. I also really want to keep the shade Grateful, and this one is Faith. This is probably my favorite freaking shade. It's just the prettiest berry blush, and this one right here is close second. These are the two blush shades I ever bought from Rare Beauty. Love these, so I will be keeping. As for the rest of these ColourPop ones, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these two shades, and I'll get rid of this shade as well, and I'll keep this one right here. And I'll definitely be keeping these two shades from Rare Beauty. I need to go in with this shade more. I feel like it's a shade that I don't usually go in with at all, but I'm willing to try it out because I love this formula. It's kind of rapid fire through the rest of these, because if not, this video is going to be hella freaking long. At least just these liquid blushes right here. I have a couple of these ones from Estate. They're getting pretty freaking old and separated though, so I'm going to go ahead and let go of these. I also have some from Metamorphosis BF, and y'all, I freaking love this formula. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't reached for them in a minute. It's kind of something that has gotten lost in this damn drawer. I love this formula so freaking much. I am going to go ahead and get rid of a few of them because it does look like they are getting a little bit old and separated, sadly. I'm going to get rid of this shade right here. I'm going to keep this one because I believe it's like one of the more unique shades and it's so freaking gorge. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep this one right here because I didn't keep a lot of like nudie pinks, and this one really makes me sad because I love this shade right here. It's so freaking pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of the last two. We have my Ioni ones. I literally love these little Ioni liquid blushes. They are so freaking good for $1.25. I don't need to keep all of these shades though. I'm gonna keep this pink because I like it more than this pink right here. I feel like it'll show up better on my skin. I'm gonna let go of this one, that being said. And then I have these two bright ones right here. They're both like really up my alley. I love an orange bright blush, but I like this one a little bit more, so I'm gonna keep this and let go of this one. Oh, I have one more here from the Metamorphosis BF collection. This one looks like it's separating a little bit too, so I'm gonna go ahead and let go of that one. I also have a couple here from Elf Cosmetics. This is their Camo Liquid Blush. These are the only two Camo Liquid Blushes that I have, and I think this formula is really freaking stunning. A little bit goes a long way. This one also has kind of like a little bit of a shift to it. It reminds me of the ColourPop ones that I showed y'all earlier. I'm gonna keep both of these shades. Then I have my liquid blushes from Wet n Wild, baby. I love their liquid blushes so freaking much. So freaking much. I feel like they need to have liquid blushes like this in every single collection. Like, for how inexpensive Wet n Wild is and how cute their collections are, like, these blushes are really good. I feel like they put a lot of effort into them. Anyways, these shades are pretty freaking similar. They're not exactly the same, but they're pretty similar. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this Alice in Wonderland one because I feel like out of all the shades I have, it's probably the one that I'll reach for the least. And this one's like my newest one, and I love all of these shades from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm probably going to keep all of these. I also have a bunch here from Kirby Cosmetics. I feel like these are my most unique liquid blushes. Like the shades, how vibrant they are and everything. And I feel like I can really use these for multiple different things in makeup. Like, it's a very good multitasking product. I'm definitely going to keep the purple because it's so unique and I don't have any other shade quite like it, like this one, like this vibrant of a purple. I'm also going to keep this shade and this shade right here. I feel like these shades are very similar, but this one's just a little bit lighter. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one right here and keep the other one. As for these shades, these are so freaking pretty. I'm going to get rid of the pink one though and keep the orange one. Now we have some more cream blushes and some of my jelly blushes, which are like my favorite things. well, not really jelly blushes, like jelly tints. I use them mostly on my lips instead of my cheeks, just because I feel like they're a little bit difficult to blend on the cheeks, but on the lips, they're literally like my favorite tints. I will say my favorite ones that I've tried are definitely the Milk out of all of the ones that I have in this drawer. Right off the bat, I'm already going to be keeping these because I literally just got these. These are brand new from Milk. These are the Cooling Water Jelly Shimmers. I just did a video with them on TikTok if you want to check it out. I think I might have posted it here on Shorts as well, but I've been really freaking enjoying these so far. They're really subtle unless you like dig some out and you really like go in with the glitter, but the glitter is so freaking pretty and the shift is pretty, so we'll be keeping these for now. I'm also going to go ahead and keep pretty much every shade of the Cooling Water Jelly Tint except for this shade right here. This one is in the shade pH Freeze. I'm not really into like the pH balancing kind of products, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one, and as for the rest of them, I'm gonna keep them. I literally love these so much, like especially in the summer. These are what I use the most on my lips, I would say. This and lip balm. Like literally just using this and lip balm is like one of my favorite lip combos ever. Will be keeping. I didn't really care for the Makeup Revolution jelly tints or jelly shine at all, really. I just used them like maybe once or twice, but to be honest, if I'm gonna use a jelly tint or something like this, I'm just gonna reach for the Milk one, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these go. I'm also gonna let go of these two as well. These are from Dollar Tree, and I tried them out. They weren't like horrible, but you had to layer them up quite a bit more than the Milk. Obviously they were a good alternative if you don't have like the money for Milk, or if you don't want to spend the money on Milk, you know what I mean, because Milk is expensive, but they just weren't my favorite, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. I also have a couple of these jelly products from Wet n Wild. This is from their Villains collection. I feel like I really have not given these ones a chance. Like I haven't even used them yet. I'm afraid that they might be... Ooh, that is freaking stunning. Oh my gosh, that is freaking gorgeous. I thought Milk Makeup was the first one to ever do like a jelly shine one, but I guess Wet n Wild and Makeup Revolution did it first. Both of these are really pretty, and I really haven't given them much of a chance, so I'm gonna keep them for now. Y'all, as of right now, the getting rid of pile and the keeping pile is not looking too good. Like, it's not looking even. I'm keeping way more than I'm getting rid of, I'm not gonna lie, but I am getting rid of quite a bit. Like, I'm surprised I'm getting rid of as much as I'm getting rid of. I thought I was going to be way worse, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta crack it down though. I gotta do better when we're going through the rest of this drawer, so let's get to it. I really did not care for this one right here. It's like a dupe for the Haus Lab one from Five Below. It was honestly the worst cream blush that I tried from there, so I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this. I'm also gonna go ahead and let go of these Ioni ones, just because it is like a pretty formula and it's not horrible, but it's not my favorite. I'd rather use the Ioni liquid blushes, so I'm gonna go ahead and let go of these as well. I have a couple here from Color Spell Cosmetics as well. I feel like this formula is pretty, but it's just a little bit harder to blend in my opinion compared to some of the other formulas that I have in my collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and let go of these two as well. I have this one here. This one is from Wonder Beauty. It's the On the Glow blush. It's really pretty, but it's just not up my alley, you know what I mean? The color isn't just one that I reach for all the time, hence why I don't really reach for this at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. I can also let go of this Milani one right here. It's the Cheek Kiss blush stick. This one is in the shade Luminoso. I love the Luminoso blush, but I don't really reach for this formula at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. I'm honestly realizing now that I think I might like a liquid blush more than I like a cream blush. Like, some cream blushes are just like so damn stiff, you know what I mean? Like, they are just so hard to blend out, but liquid blush is just like a breeze in my opinion, you know what I mean? I have a couple right here that I've just got recently from Neutrogena. I've been really loving these. I did like a little ad with these on Instagram. I feel like these are perfect for on the go. They almost remind me of these Pixie On the Glow blush sticks, and this is like one of my favorite blush sticks right here. I have been loving these recently, and I feel like the colors are just like right up my alley. They're a little bit different, fun, and outgoing. This is something that I see myself going to be using a lot during like the summer when I'm going to the beach and stuff like that, so I will be keeping these. I have a few down here. This one is from Lottie London. It's from the Vampire Diaries collection. As much as I really want to keep this just because it's Vampire Diaries, I am probably going to go ahead and let this go just because it does look like it's getting absolutely freaking disgusting in there. Like, these pH ones, I don't know what it is about it, but they turn green and they look almost like moldy in my opinion. It's kind of gross. I still have the eyeshadow palette from this collection, so I will probably never get rid of that. I'll be okay if I get rid of this one though. I'm also sadly gonna get rid of these Casper ones from the Profusion collection. I still have my eyeshadow palette from this collection as well, and I will probably never get rid of that either. I just love a good eyeshadow palette. These, however, are definitely getting old and disgusting. This one like fell out the pack and like got on the floor and got disgusting as well. So yeah, these can go ahead and go. The packaging is so cute. No, I can also get rid of these She Glam ones. I got rid of the other ones that were in my foundation drawer, and I just don't ever reach for these, honestly. I just didn't really, I kept keeping them because I was like, I'll use them, they're pretty, but it's just not my favorite formula, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. I really want to keep all of my Apple Doll ones. These are so freaking pretty, and for a cream blush, like they just blend really really well. These are absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like the colors are very unique as well and so freaking pretty. Like, I'm just obsessed with these, and the packaging is so cute, so I'm gonna keep these. I have a couple here from Polite Society. This one is like a mini one, and this one is a regular size, I believe. I think they're the same formula if I'm not mistaken. They're almost like the same color too. I think I'm gonna keep this one for now, and I'll get rid of this one. I also have this one from Five Below as well. This is another like $5 cream blush. This is obviously supposed to be a dupe for Rhode. It's literally called Hail. How freaking funny is that? It's just not really that great of a formula, so this one can go as well. I also have a couple more blushes here from the Villains collection from Wet n Wild. I actually just used this one the other day, and it's so freaking pretty. I love this red burgundy type shade, so I will be keeping that. And then I have this like duo stick right here. I don't ever really reach for these when Wet n Wild comes out with these anymore. I used to use the contour stick all the time, but it's just like not my favorite anymore, so I'm gonna let go of this. I have this little baby here from Merit. This is actually a really pretty formula. I feel like this one is getting a little old. It's just so freaking pretty. I love a berry blush. It always gets me. I'm actually going to keep this one for now. Oh, I almost forgot about my Outer Banks over here. This one is from Lottie London. It's like a kind of shimmery type blush as well, like a glowy type blush. Either way, whether this is expired, old, whatever, I'm going to be keeping this. I'm like emotionally attached to Outer Banks. I'm ready for that last season, but I'm not ready at the same time. Will be keeping this. I have some from CoverGirl here. I have a couple from the Stranger Things collection that I haven't had for too long, so I will be keeping these. And then I also have these babies right here. I know these are like newer to CoverGirl. These are the Skin Enhancer Blush Bombs. I feel like this formula, I've been seeing like some pretty good things about it. I really haven't given them much of a chance, so I'm going to keep these around for a little bit so I could try them out. I have a couple right here. This one is from Nude Sticks. This is such a pretty vibrant purple, so I want to keep that one. And then this one is from a brand called Lucky Chick. I have been keeping this one for a while now. It reminds me of like a Laura Geller blush back in the day, like the baked ones, like the ones that were in the pan, but as like a cream formula. It's so freaking pretty, but I don't ever reach for it anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. Then I have all these little milk ones. These used to be my like favorite formula back in the day, but to be 100 with you guys, I have not reached for these in a hot minute, especially the highlighter ones. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this shade of the highlighter one, and I'll keep this one for now because this one I can use like on the inner corner of my eyes and stuff. It's really pretty. And then we have like some of the blush ones. I know these are like really good for multitasking as well though, like on the lips too. So I'm gonna keep this shade. I just kept that Wet n Wild one, and it kind of reminds me of this shade here, so I'll get rid of that. This vibrant pink I can get rid of, and then I don't really keep a lot of like light shades like this, so I'm gonna keep like the rest of these. And as for my Makeup by Mario ones, I really do like this formula. I'm gonna say I have not used them in a minute though. Like, I have been using other formulas instead of these. This is such a freaking gorgeous formula though. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep these for now. Let me go ahead and pick out the last of the blushes to go through, and then we can go through all of the liquid and cream highlighters. Like I said before, these On The Glow blushes from Pixi are literally my favorite. This one is called the On The Glow Bronze, but in my opinion, I feel like it's not really that bronzy for me. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this On The Go Bronze in the shade Warm Glow, but I'm gonna keep these two. These are literally my two favorite freaking shades of the on the go blush. I have the shade Juicy, and this one is the shade Ruby. These are literally so freaking pretty. You can like build them up or really wear them down. I love mixing them too with like the highlighters as well. They're just gorgeous and perfect for on the go, kind of like the Neutrogena ones. I'm gonna keep these. I have some from P. Louise over here. I don't really have a lot of P. Louise products, and these are like one of the ones that I've tried out the most. It's not my favorite formula. Like, I know a lot of people rave about them, but it's not my absolute favorite. I will say I don't keep a lot of pale pinks. I do have this pale pink, however. I feel like this one's like a little bit more orangey though, so I'm gonna keep this one right here. I can go ahead and let go of this one. I'll let go of this one as well. These last two shades are really up my alley though. They are freaking pretty. Maybe I should get a little bit more use out of them. I'm gonna keep them around for a little bit longer. Maybe I'll get some more use out of them, but if I don't, then I'll definitely be getting rid of them. I have these ones right here since we are on that subject of some liquid blushes. These kind of like remind me of a dupe for the P. Louise ones. These are from Beauty Creations. These are just as freaking pretty. In my opinion, a little bit prettier than the P. Louise ones though. I'm obviously going to keep these two shades. They are so freaking pretty. I have these two shades as well, but I feel like they're a little dark for me, so I'm probably going to get rid of them, and I'll keep that shade. I have some different formulas from Milani down here as well. I have the Cheek Kiss liquid blushes. I have 4 of those, and then I have a couple of these Cheek Kiss liquid glow blushes. I really don't ever reach for these two right here, so I think I'm going to let them go. And then I have these 4 shades of the Cheek Kiss liquid blush. I love this like shade right here and this orangey one, so I'll keep those. And then out of these two, I feel like I'll use this like kind of berry one more than this one, so I'll let this one go, and I'll keep these 3. This elf one, the Halo Glow, I don't ever reach for, so it can go, as well as these hard candy ones. I liked them when I first got them, but I just don't ever reach for them anymore either, and I have some other formulas that I like more, so they can go. I also think that these ones can go as well. Like, these are kind of like multitasking products as well, but I don't ever reach for them anymore. You can kind of use them on your lips, on your cheeks, good things like that. For something like that though, the milk one I'm gonna reach for before these and things like that. This formula is just like not the all-time favorite. They can go ahead and go. These little Kaja ones can go as well. They are supposed to be meant to use on the lips, but I liked them on the cheeks a little bit more. They're kind of like a mousse product. These can go though because I haven't used them in a minute, and I think they're definitely expired. This little rare one can go, and then this one from Urban Decay, I'm actually going to keep this one around. This one I remember liking a lot. It's kind of like a really dewy blush, so I'll keep this one for a little bit longer. This one from Pixi can go. It wasn't my favorite. It didn't like blend out as pretty. It definitely left your cheeks a little bit patchy. I can also let this Flower Beauty one go. I might see if I can repurchase this because I do like this formula, but this one is definitely expired, and I'll keep this Flower Beauty one because it's newer and this shade is so freaking pretty. Sadly, I'm gonna go ahead and let go of my Makeup Revolution Finding Nemo. This blush is so freaking pretty, but it's gotta go. It's really old. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this What's Up Beauty one as well because the shade is just not really my type of vibe. I'll keep this L'Oreal one here. I love this bubblegum pink kind of shade. This Benetton, this can actually go in my lip drawer. If I don't already have one in there, then it can go ahead and go because honestly, I have a lot of these just laying around. I have these babies right here. This was from a collab that Hip Dot did back in the day with Cup of Noodles. These are some very, very vibrant blushes, and I love using them for like creative makeup as well, so I'll be keeping these. And then I'll be keeping this one from Nude Sticks as well. This one is like an SPF blush. I don't have like anything else in my collection like this, so I will be keeping this, and I'll be using it a lot this summer. Now, I know y'all are about tired of me yapping by now, so let's go ahead and get through these highlighters pretty quickly. On the Glow Super Glows, we'll be keeping these. I'm not going to keep every shade though. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. I think this one's just like a little bit too yellow. It's the Gilded Gold one. This one can go, and these two can stay. These L'Oreal Lumi Glows, y'all, talk about freaking glow. These have been like some of my favorites recently. I'm really not a huge fan. If you know me, I'm not a huge fan of like cream and liquid highlighter. Like the liquid highlighter really scares me a bit still to this day, but the creams and the liquid highlighters I've been getting into a little bit more the past like year or two. These are up there in like my favorites. I love these, so I will be keeping them. I have a couple of these beauties right here. This is from the Winx Club collection from ColourPop. These are absolutely stunning, but they are definitely expired by now, and I don't ever reach for them, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. This one from Trifle Cosmetics, I feel like I've letting it go before. This is a liquid highlighter. It is freaking pretty, but I am gonna go ahead and let it go for now because I feel like I'm gonna reach for like a Rare Beauty one more than anything, as well as this Milk one. This one can go too. As for these Beauty Creation ones, I feel like this one is so freaking pretty, and I can mix it with liquid blushes and stuff, kind of like I do with the Rare. So I'm gonna keep this one and I'll let this one go. This is a Skin Enhancer Jelly Opal Glow from CoverGirl. I have not really given this much of a chance at all, and I've gotten rid of the primer and good things like that. I honestly just don't think I'm gonna reach for this because I haven't already, and I think it's still sealed, so I'll go ahead and put this in the giveaway pile. Now we have some liquid highlighters, the Cup of Noodles. This one is like a pure gold, but it's perfect for like creative makeup looks and good things like that, so I'll keep that. And I have the High Beam from Benefit. This is so freaking pretty, so I will be keeping that as well. This baby right here from Milk is definitely expired and old. This is the holographic stick. As much as I want to keep this, I know I need to get rid of it. Like, it's just old, it's expired. I don't even think they sell these anymore, so this can go, sadly. Last but not least, I have some liquid products here. I have some here from ColourPop. These are the Liquid Light Glow Drops. This one is from, I believe, the... maybe not any collection. No, these are from the regular Liquid Light Glow Drop collection. I feel like these are so freaking pretty and so freaking vibrant. This pink one looks like it's getting kind of separated and gross though, so it can go. And I'll keep these two for now. Definitely keeping that Stranger Things. What? I also have some of ColourPop's body oils in here. Is that what these are? Yeah, these are the Glow body oils. These are both from the Twilight collection, are they not? No, this one's from the New Moon collection. We'll be keeping, obviously. I love freaking New Moon. And then this one is just as freaking pretty. It's getting a little old because I could tell the way though that it's separating. But this one is called Soft Gold. I'll keep that as well. I've been getting really into like putting this stuff on my shoulders and stuff. I also have my liquid highlighter from Dexter from the Lethal collection. You already know, we'll be keeping that too. I have this one here from the Wet n Wild Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I feel like it's a little similar to my Dexter one, but the Dexter is like more blue shifting and this one's more purple shifting. I'll be keeping this one as well. Last but not least, we have the Rare Beauty liquid highlighters. Okay, I really love mixing these with my liquid blushes. I am intimidated to use them on their own a little bit, but these are so freaking glowy, y'all. So freaking glowy. They're also pretty gorgeous underneath your foundation too. I really don't need to keep every single shade of these, especially the darker ones, because I probably won't ever reach for them, you know what I mean? They did send me every single shade, however, so I did pop them in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these three shades. I know I can find like a friend or something, a mutual, that will really enjoy these. I really enjoy these like pink rose goldy type shades, so I'll be keeping those for sure. And this one right here, this one is like the darkest one that I'll keep. I just love a good rose gold. And then as for these last three, this one's definitely gonna say this one is really gorgeous as well. And I don't usually use a lot of gold type of highlighters, but I'll keep this one for now because it'll be pretty to mix with like a sunset type blush. Alrighty beauties, I'm gonna go ahead and clean out this drawer, put everything that I'm keeping back in it, and then I'll show you everything that I'm getting rid of as well. Alrighty beauties, here is everything that I am keeping and everything that I am getting rid of. I definitely did not do like half and half or get rid of more than I kept, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. Like, this drawer isn't too overwhelming anymore. I can actually see the bottom of it, and we did a pretty damn good job, honey. Trust me, for as much as I love the liquid and cream blush step in my makeup, like it's one of my favorite steps in my makeup, you're lucky I got rid of that much. Okay. Anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today and doing this declutter. I had a good time hanging out with you and doing this declutter because, y'all, it needed to happen. It needed to happen. As much as it like pains me, every single blush that I got rid of, it was like another heartstring just ripping out. But it needed to happen. It needed to happen. And I'll find a really good home for all of these blushes. Trust me. Like, it can go to my sisters, my friends, and the stuff that was unopened, untouched can go in the giveaway pile for you beauties. Anyways, if you beauties did enjoy this video and you want to let me know, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and leave me, leave me a pink flower emoji comment if you stayed here to the end. I'll pop it up right here if you want to know which one I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clean this stuff up because I got to start filming another YouTube video for you guys that I'm very excited about. I will see you beauties beauties in the next one. Bye, y'all.